to do a day in my life 9 to 5 edition, and this is one random day in May, and I'm just showing my Crest toothpaste that I use in the morning when I'm getting ready to start my day. And on a typical day or random day in my life, this is usually my morning routine, and I'm just showing the products that I use on my face. So while I go in with my Listerine, I also go in with my Oxy pads, and I love this stuff because it picks up oil and dirt, and if I see like a little pimple or something, I would just place it there, and throughout the day the little mark will shrink and shrink until it disappears. I'm also a fan of this acne scrub. I put some on my fingers and I already wet my face, and then I just massage that into my skin, and then I go in with my brush. This turns on and off, and it has a battery in it. I don't use this every single morning, but every once in a while I will use that because I don't want to over exfoliate my skin. But this is really good every once in a while. Gotta bring that out. I got that from Amazon. It was only like $5 or so, and it's a great product. So it is time to rinse it all off and pat dry just with a paper towel, making sure it's good. And it's shower time. This is what I use in the shower. And I like to think of my shower time as prayer time, and it's gratitude time. I just wake up and say, thank you, Lord, for waking me up, and I'm grateful to see another day and all of the blessings that He gives to me. And after that, I will moisturize my skin. Dove is another product that I've been using ever since I was young, and this Cetaphil is my face moisturizer. Once I'm out of the shower, I do go ahead and moisturize my face separately from my body, and I just put that all over. It makes my skin give it a nice dewy look, and I really like that stuff. I just like the way it glows and it shines, and it don't clog my pores. So I just keep it simple, and I stick to the same thing that has been working for me forever. See the glow, just so happy and vibrant. I love it. And this is my favorite part. Because I have locks, I don't have to do anything at all to my hair. It's already done. I take my bonnet off, I give it a shake, maybe put a little water, oil on it, but otherwise it's just take the bonnet off and go. I do like to do my edges on certain days. I believe I did that on here. I love my locks so much. It just makes life easier and it looks so good. This is completely optional. Sometimes I will do this and sometimes I won't, just depend. But today I did. It's cute. So now it's time to get dressed and put on my perfume. I love to put on my little fragrance, rub it in, get on my accessories. I have so many accessories. Feeling great, feeling good, liking the look. Outfit check, of course. Feel good, ready to start my day. Yes, girl, work. Then it is time to take care of C80. I like to give him some hard food with his soft food, and just give him a little bit of pets in the morning before I go. And also I'll change his little litter, make sure it's all clean. sometimes you just get a surprise and be like, wow, how can this come out of you? Huge, like as huge as my fist. Yeah, crazy, right? Or even bigger than my fist. Look at that. C80? I'm feeding you too much. It is time to get my hands all clean after feeding C80, petting him, and changing his litter. Gotta make sure the hands are clean. Pack my lunch, my banana, my water, good to go. So I'm in the car and I am putting on some lipstick because my car is warming up. It's still a little cold in the mornings. Good morning. All right, so I am all ready. C80's taken care of. My husband's asleep and I'm on my way to work. Should be a good day. I like my job. My job is easy. My job is not strenuous. What I do for a living is patient registration. So basically, anyone who comes into their doctor's appointments, I will be the one to verify the information and check them in. Schedule appointments for patients. We will do phone calls to patients and remind them of their appointments and things like that. So I love what I do. That is what I do, and it's wonderful. First, I used to do dental assisting. For me, it was a bit much. I needed something more laid back. We had a strict uniform where you couldn't have like nails like this. There was no point of wearing makeup because you got the goggles and the face mask, and you're really hands-on with patients. You do got to wear all your PPE, and you have to be careful, very careful when you are working. So I don't do that anymore, and now it's the easy life. I call it the easy life. I get to have my hair any way I want. To a certain extent, they have some rules, like you can't really have colorful hair, I guess, like really bright purple or blue. But every now and then you can put like some purple in your braids. Like they're not that strict, okay? It's okay. It's okay. Anyway, I like my job because I get to be me. It's not so much of a lifestyle. It's just something I can do, and it pays the bills, and it's not strenuous. That's why I love my job. Alright, so sometimes I would have coffee in the morning. I'm not a big coffee person, but this morning I just like the taste of it. I did get decaf coffee, and I didn't even fill this cup all the way up because I just wanted a little taste. And I was just joking with someone, but I like my coffee almost white, and that is the truth. So I'm back at my work area and I'm getting started. You want to wipe down the surface, the area that you're going to be working at all day. I do this every morning when I come in, and then a time again before I leave. And I just want to make sure everything that I'm touching is going to be clean, because who wants to work in filth? Not me. I like to do morning inspiration, so I have this mirror on my desk, and I have little sayings that I print out and tape to my mirror, just so I can look in. For one, make sure I'm smiling, and for two, to read something really thoughtful and motivating towards myself. And then I use my Bath and Body Works spray. And I like to personalize my work area, so I do use a chair cover, and I just like doing stuff like this. It makes it feel like, okay, like your second home. Your job is like your second home. It's very cozy and comfortable. And now it's time to put my headset on. In the mornings, I look at the emails, and we answer phone calls and stuff like that. And I am just so grateful to have a job like this where it's just super easy going, and I love it. I don't have to work very hard. I'm not super stressed. I'm not just overworked or anything. This is just really good for me. So when there is a patient, I will have to print out their labels and put it in a little basket, so the medical team will come and then they will be able to use that for whatever it is that they do. But at this point, my job with this patient is done. We just explain a few things if they have questions, and then it's on to the next patient. Most of the patients here are really sweet and nice, so I really like that, and it just makes life easier when everyone is just happy. Then I'm putting up our information in the back. We have a board that we keep up with our amount of calls that we are taking and the volume and our numbers and stuff like that, just to keep everybody on the same page. And I change this out every morning, and then we go back to the front desk and we continue to work, hunty, because we are on the clock. So why was I so happy to drink this coffee though? This was like my first sip and I was super excited for it. And I was surprised because I didn't bring my personal like caramel macchiato creamer, and I just used the half and half they had in the back, and I was surprised. It was actually really good. So yay. Woohoo! Lunchtime. Got my spaghetti and ground turkey that we for the week. Yummy, 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 yummy. You can see the steam coming off it. Usually I heat my lunch up at work and then come into a different building for a change of atmosphere. So I probably just want to talk a little bit about how I got into what I do. I was talking a little bit about it earlier this morning, but why I changed it from dental assisting over to like patient registration. I changed mostly because, back then I, of course, younger, and the fashion sense, like I didn't want to wear scrubs and stuff or be like so hands-on with patients. And then there was another thing that when I felt like I was working too hard when I was doing dental assisting, I felt like I was working hard. It was a lot. We had to clean instruments and wipe them off, put them in an autoclave, and sort out everything at the beginning of the day. Make sure all the instruments are there in the little baggies, and it was a busy office too where I work. So I was really working hard and I didn't like it. I was like, dang, this is kind of rough. Like, not that I wasn't able to do it or anything, but I wasn't really enjoying it, to be honest. And anytime I would go up to the front and then I would call the next patient to be seated back, I would just always look at the girls at the front desk like, dang, y'all got it easy. They was just sitting there like, here I am, I'm sweating from like running, grabbing patients, breaking down the room, wiping everything down, getting them back in, get the instruments for the next patient to come in, and then you're taking x-rays. You got doctors making you retake the x-ray if it ain't good. And then it's just all of those things that I had to do. And I was just like, oh my gosh. But I would just always be envious of the position that I would see them in, because all they had to do was like verify information and check them in, and they got to wear their their nails and their hair, they have their makeup and like all the things, and it was just like so lovely. I was like, man, I really want to do that. So I did that, and it's perfect. It's exactly what I thought it would be. Like, I don't have to work hard, I'm not running around, I'm not overworking myself. In fact, it's super chill. And this is for me, not that I don't work at all, but I'm just saying, compared to what I used to do, this is where I want to be. And I just like the easy peasy life. So yes, I do enjoy what I do. What I do is still helpful. I'm still helping patients get what they need. I relay messages from patients to their doctor and important stuff like that, making sure everything is okay, making sure their insurance is verified. So I like doing stuff like that. And best of all, like, now I'm the one who gets to sit down and just be like, yes, what's your name? What's your day of birth? Okay. And I'm not overworking myself anymore. So I love it. It's beneficial for my life, for what I like to do, like all those things. So those are my thoughts on my little lunch break. And let me finish up my food, enjoy my break. I'll probably take like a little walk around after I eat my lunch, you know, just so I don't sit on calories or whatever. This is pasta, by the way, so yeah, that counts. And yeah, continue my day. So it is important for me to take just a little walk after eating my lunch so I don't sit on calories, because I want to make sure I keep my figure. Hello. So this is me taking a short walk before going back to work. So now we are in the second half of my work shift. OMG, first half down. Drinking my water, make sure I stay hydrated, all the things. And I am making sure that the insurance is verified, making sure that everything matches, and make sure you're just doing everything the right way. Times there is a copay and other times there is not, but you just let the patient know. And here I am getting a little antsy because I know it's almost time to go home, and I'm like, woohoo, let's go. You know the feeling, like, no matter how easy or fun or whatever your job is, it's like you are ready to go home, be free, and enjoy your life. Yeah, but this was a good work day for me. I'm getting ready to clock out at the end of my shift. Look at that smile though, that's crazy. I'm like, woohoo. That's how it be. And here I am just saying my see you laters to my coworkers and just everything for the day. And I love my coworkers. Like the camaraderie there is just really lovely, and it makes work even easier and just really good. So I'm always laughing and smiling, and the patients are just always lovely. So what more can you ask for? Alright, and so I am done with my shift, and I went to Chipotle to get something to eat for later on in the day, and it's been a lovely day. Alright, so I got some Chipotle for myself and my husband. I got us both steak bowls. Today was a great day. No complaints, super easy, super chill. Okay, I see traffic is nuts. Never mind, traffic is nuts. Something's happening. Someone's probably stuck at the gate or something. So, well, anyway, today was a great day. I have no complaints and I feel happy. My days are typically smooth like that. Like,
I just love it. Such a drastic change, like such a drastic difference from what I used to do and how I used to feel coming home and how I used to feel going to work when I was doing dental assisting. I used to dread it. It took away my light and my happiness. But this is perfect for me. So yeah, I had the best day.
And so I am home and it's time to get comfortable. The best time of the day, okay? Take off my little glitter and my mascara, take off my lipstick and all the things. I just want to be at home, be in peace, and just be in my zone, okay? I love coming home. It's nice and it's clean, feeling good. The vibes are great. I am getting unready for the day, and yes, just love it. It's nothing like coming home and just being super happy to be in your peace, your place of comfort.
Hey, honey. Hey, y'all. How you doing?
So I love incense and I will burn them when I come home, and I'll just sit them there to get the vibes going. And I am definitely putting my bonnet on, okay? When I come home and that bonnet comes on, I'm not doing anything else for the day.
Hello, hello. Recording. Oh my God. I got you some chipotle.
Really? Oh, thank you, baby.
You're welcome. Since I picked some up, I was like, I can't forget about my love. You got me just putting on my bonnet. I'm still doing my video for a day in the life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I'm free.
Mm-hmm.
My bad.
So I had a laundry load that I wanted to do, and when I got home, I was like, okay, I could just go ahead and do this. My days when I get home varies from day to day. This is just what I happen to be doing on this day, but usually after work, like, I'm free to do whatever I want to do. This is us most of the time though. And so it is time to change the cat litter again. So I do this twice a day, once in the morning, then once when I am home from work. And usually the second time is not really that much in there. It's mostly in the mornings where it be the most. But yeah, I gotta take care of my sweet little Sadie. So my husband is taking out the trash for the day. This was on a Wednesday and our trash day falls on Thursdays, and he always helps out with that. And I do the dishes.
Never like that.
Or get out of here.
So I love the sparkling Welch's drinks. It's so good. I don't drink it all the time because it is a lot of sugar in it, but oh my goodness, every once in a while, amazing. I like all the flavors, but the red is probably one of my favorites, and the white grape. And now it's just time to chill, watch my favorite TV shows. Well, I'll be watching Lovely T on YouTube, but she give us all the news, okay? Everything I need to know, I go to her channel for. And now it's nighttime. I'm getting ready to do my nighttime routine, okay? And I am brushing my teeth, okay? All the things, make sure all of that is taken care of. And I like to floss before going to sleep because I done ate and all the things. Want to make sure it's good. Face is washed and clean, and I am ready to lay down and go to bed. And this was like a full day. This is like a typical day with me, regular 9 to 5. Hey. Just looking at my skin, and I'm like, okay, I like it. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. All the things. Especially if you made it this far. You a real one.